Chosen ones. Have you ever wondered why your life sometimes feels like an ongoing battlefield? Why does it seem like your struggles are heavier, more intense, and more personal than what others around you experience? Why does it feel like the darkness is always right behind you, trying to tear you down, confuse you, and keep you from becoming the person you were destined to be? I want you to pause and reflect on this question for a moment, because there's a deeper truth behind every challenge, every battle, and every trial you've faced. What if I told you that these struggles are not random, that they're not just some cruel twist of fate or bad luck? What if I told you that every battle you've fought, every setback you've encountered, and every tear you've shed was actually preparing you for something much greater? The truth is, there is a reason behind everything you've been through, and it's tied to something much bigger than what you can see. You weren't chosen by accident. The struggles you face, the battles you fight, and the challenges that seem impossible to overcome are all part of a divine plan that's shaping you into something extraordinary. Even the darkness, the forces that try to stop you, slow you down, or make you feel defeated, understands this. They don't target the ordinary. They don't waste their time on those who pose no threat. No, they go after those who carry something powerful within them. They target the ones who are set apart, the ones who are chosen to fulfill a greater purpose. They go after you because they know what you're carrying, the divine light of God. And that light is more powerful than anything they can throw at you. Demons know your name, and they whisper it with dread. They've seen you from the very beginning, long before you even recognized your own potential. They see the power that lies dormant inside you, waiting to awaken. That's why you've faced so many obstacles, because you're meant to rise above them, to overcome them, and to shine brighter than you ever thought possible. They know that when you tap into that divine power, they cannot win. You've been refined by fire, tested in ways that most people could never imagine. But here you are, still standing still, growing stronger with each passing day. Every attack against you has only made you more unshakable, more powerful, and more in alignment with your true purpose. The very darkness that once tried to overwhelm you now sees you differently. It sees you as a force to be reckoned with. You are a living testament to God's power, and even demons are forced to respect that power. Chosen ones. What you've been through was never meant to break you. It was meant to refine you, to transform you into someone who carries a divine authority that cannot be ignored. The enemy might try, but they cannot stop what God has already set in motion. And you, chosen one, are about to step into that truth in a way that will change everything, chosen ones. There's a heaviness that comes with being chosen, a weight that others don't fully understand. It's the weight of battles fought in the unseen realms, the pressure of a calling that has always been greater than what the world around you can comprehend. You have felt it, the relentless pressure, the sense that life itself sometimes feels like a battlefield. From the very moment you came into this world, you were marked. And the moment you began to walk in your divine calling, it became evident to those forces of darkness that you were not going to be an ordinary person. Your life would not follow the same simple path as others. You were chosen for something greater, something the enemy could not afford to ignore. Why does it feel like every step you take is met with resistance? Why does it seem like your challenges are heavier, more intense, and more personal than others around you? Why have you been tested in ways that leave you questioning everything, even yourself? Life for you has never been a smooth ride. It has been filled with struggle, hardship, and opposition. Every time you think you've overcome one challenge, another one rises up. And yet, with each new battle, you find yourself standing stronger, more resilient, more attuned to the power that resides within you. What others might see as mere coincidence or unfortunate luck, you know to be the hand of something much more significant. The hand of the enemy trying to stop you from stepping into your divine purpose. You have felt the battle. You have seen the attacks, the struggles that have shaped your life, The battles that have defined your journey, they were never meant to defeat you. They were meant to refine you, to prepare you for what you are becoming. For you, life has never been easy. You may have grown up wondering why things seemed harder for you than for others. While people around you seemed to glide through life with little trouble, you were constantly faced with obstacles, financial struggles, family issues, emotional turmoil, and spiritual warfare. It's as if you've always been fighting, always on the defense, always trying to get through just one more challenge, only to face another one right after. You've been through more than most. You've felt the weight of betrayal, the sting of rejection, and the crushing blow of circumstances that seemed impossible to overcome. Why does it feel like the universe has been stacking the deck against you? Why does it seem like the world has been unfair in its treatment of you, testing you in ways others don't understand? What's behind it all? Why have you been given this burden? The answer lies in the truth that you are not like everyone else. You were never meant to walk the same path. You were not created for the ordinary. You are a chosen one. And with that choice comes a destiny that requires refinement, that requires overcoming, and that requires battles. These struggles, these trials, they are not a punishment. They are the process of shaping you into something the world cannot ignore. They are a test of your spirit, your resilience, and your ability to rise above every challenge. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to feel like the weight of the world is too much to bear. But I want to remind you that these struggles are not the end. They are only the beginning. They are the preparation for the strength you carry within you. The enemy attacks those who carry divine light, and that's why your life has felt like a battlefield. But here's the truth. The more the enemy tries to wear you down, the stronger you become. Every struggle is part of a divine plan to transform you into a vessel of God's power. You might not have understood it when it first started, but now you can see it. You have been chosen for greatness, and greatness comes with opposition. You were never meant to be a passive observer of life. You were born to be a warrior, a leader, a beacon of divine light. The enemy sees this, and that's why they attack you with such intensity. But remember, their attacks are not signs of weakness. They are signs of your power. They are afraid of what you are becoming, and that is why they fight so hard to keep you from realizing your true potential. Chosen one. I want you to hear this loud and clear. The enemy knows exactly who you are. Long before you ever realized it yourself, before you ever recognized the divine light within you, the forces of darkness were fully aware of your existence. They recognized the power, the purpose, and the authority you carry. They know your name. They know the fire inside you that refuses to be quenched. They know that you are destined for greatness, and that is why they've tried so hard to stop you. You might wonder, why is it that your life has been so filled with challenges, setbacks, and opposition? It's because the enemy doesn't waste its time on those who don't pose a threat. They aren't interested in attacking the ordinary. They aren't concerned with people who are walking through life unnoticed. No, the enemy's focus is on you, because you are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are carrying God's light, and the enemy fears that light. Have you ever heard the saying, demons tremble at the name of Jesus? It's true. Demons fear the name of Jesus because it represents the ultimate power, the authority that can cast them out and bind them. But here's what you may not realize. Demons also tremble at the presence of someone who carries the authority of Jesus. They don't just tremble at his name. They tremble at his presence. And they feel that presence in you. Every time you walk into a room, they feel it. When you speak, they hear it. When you stand firm in your faith, they know it. They cannot hide from the power that radiates from you. You are not just any person. You are a vessel of God's power, a carrier of his authority, and the darkness can sense it. When you enter a space, the spiritual atmosphere shifts. The enemy sees you, and knows that they cannot have the victory over you. That's why they try to create obstacles to sow doubt, fear, and confusion. They want to throw you off track. They want you to question the power you carry. But no matter how hard they try, they cannot succeed. Demons respect the authority that flows through you because they recognize where it comes from. They see the same power that Jesus wielded when he cast them out of the lives of others. When demons look at you, they see that same divine strength reflected in your life. This is why you've faced such fierce opposition. The enemy doesn't waste its energy on people who don't matter. They've targeted you because they know that you are a direct threat to their kingdom. Your very existence challenges the darkness that seeks to control and destroy. But here's the good news. Chosen one, despite the enemy's recognition of your divine authority, they cannot win against you. Their attacks may feel overwhelming at times. They may try to fill your heart with fear, doubt, and confusion. They may even send people or situations your way to try to trip you up. But what you need to understand is this: they cannot defeat you. Their power is weak in comparison to the light that you carry. Every time they attempt to tear you down, you rise higher. Every setback, every battle, every struggle is simply another opportunity for you to grow stronger. The enemy will try to make you believe that you are powerless, that you can't handle the weight of the challenges they throw at you. But in reality, every trial is a divine opportunity. With every challenge you face, your light grows brighter. With every obstacle you overcome, your authority becomes clearer. The enemy might try to surround you with darkness, but they cannot contain the light that you carry. It's a light that is too powerful to be dimmed, too strong to be extinguished. God's light inside you is stronger than anything the enemy can throw at you. The darkness may try to overwhelm you, but it will never overcome you. The truth is chosen one. The enemy is afraid of you. They fear the power of God within you. They fear the divine authority you walk in. And that's why they've tried so hard to attack you. But no matter how many times they try, they cannot defeat you, because they cannot defeat God. And as long as you stay aligned with Him, as long as you continue to walk in His purpose for your life, you will always rise above. Every time they try to knock you down, you will rise higher. Every time they try to take you out, you will overcome. Their attacks will always fall short, because the power you carry is from God, and no weapon formed against you can prosper. You may have felt the weight of their attacks. You may have felt overwhelmed by the constant battles, the setbacks, the disappointments. But remember this: the more they attack you, the stronger you become. With each challenge, God is building your faith, strengthening your character, and increasing your spiritual authority. The darkness will never be able to extinguish the light that you carry. Every attack against you is merely a reminder that the enemy sees your power and they are afraid. So, chosen one, stand firm in the truth of who you are. Know that you are not just a survivor, you are an overcomer. You are walking in the authority of God, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can defeat you. The enemy may try to bring confusion, fear, and doubt into your life, but they cannot touch the light within you. The power of God is too great. You are not just carrying the light, you are the light. And as long as you continue to walk in faith, the darkness will always have to retreat. Every time you face a challenge, I want you to remember this: you are not alone. You are not fighting this battle by yourself. God is with you, and He has already secured the victory for you. The enemy knows this. That's why they are so desperate to make you believe that they have power over you. But they don't. They cannot win. They are already defeated, and they know it. Their time is short, and they cannot stand against the divine authority that you carry. The light inside you is unstoppable, and the enemy knows it. They may try to confuse you, to make you doubt your purpose, to make you question your calling. But don't listen to their lies. Stand firm in the knowledge that the power you carry comes from the Almighty God, and it cannot be defeated. Your victory is already secured, chosen one. Every time the enemy tries to knock you down, you will rise higher. Every attack they send your way will only serve to strengthen your faith, Deepen your resilience and increase your authority. So walk boldly in your divine authority. Walk in the confidence that you are protected, empowered, and unstoppable. The enemy has already lost, and you are walking in victory. Every challenge is simply another opportunity for God to show you how powerful you truly are. And no matter what comes your way, remember this truth: the enemy cannot defeat you. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are unshakable. And nothing can ever change that. Now let's talk about the divine strength that you carry. It's important that you understand something crucial about the battles you face. Chosen one, every time you feel weak, every time you feel like you can't go on, it's not your own strength that is holding you up. It is the divine strength of God that resides within you. And that strength is limitless. God has placed His light inside you, and that light is what blinds the enemy and defeats every attack they try to launch against you. You are not fighting these battles alone. You never have been. God's divine power is always at work in your life, strengthening you, guiding you, and equipping you to face every challenge. It is because of God's power within you that you are able to stand in the face of adversity and rise above it. When you walk into a room, you carry the power of the Almighty with you. When you speak with the authority of God. When you take a step, you take it in the strength of the Creator of the universe. This divine power is what enables you to overcome every obstacle, every trial, and every enemy. It is the very reason why the darkness cannot touch you. Think about the battles you've fought. Think about the struggles that have seemed insurmountable. How did you get through them? How did you survive when everything seemed to be working against you? The answer is simple. You didn't just survive by your own strength. You survived by God's divine strength. You've been empowered by the Creator Himself to rise above the challenges, to stand firm in the face of the enemy, and to walk in the authority He has given you. And the more you walk in His power, the more the enemy is forced to retreat. Every time you stand firm in your faith, every time you trust in God's plan for your life, you shine brighter. The enemy cannot resist the light of God within you, and with each battle you face, you become more powerful. Remember, chosen one, you were not meant to live a life of ease. You were meant to be refined, tested, and strengthened. The struggles you face are not signs of failure. They are signs of your divine strength. Every trial, every attack, every moment of hardship is simply part of the process that is turning you into a warrior of God, someone who carries His light so brightly that the enemy cannot stand in your presence. So the next time you face a battle, remember this: the enemy already knows who you are. They already know the power that flows through you. They already know that they cannot win. And as you stand firm in God's strength, you will see the enemy retreat, because the divine light within you will blind them, just as it has blinded every force of darkness that has come against you. Chosen ones, you are not fighting a losing battle. You are fighting from a position of victory. God's light is inside you, and that light will never be overcome by darkness. The more you walk in it, the more the enemy has no choice but to respect the power you carry. Your struggles are not in vain. They are the very things that are refining you, making you stronger, and turning you into a vessel of divine authority that even demons must acknowledge. Now stand tall, for you are no longer just a warrior. You are a force of divine power, and nothing, no darkness, no enemy can stand against you. Chosen ones, take a deep breath and pause for a moment. I want you to reflect on the incredible journey you've walked through, every battle, every challenge, every trial. You are no longer the person you once were. You stand here today transformed, more powerful than ever before. And in this moment, you are being called to recognize the divine power that now resides within you. Think about it. Every trial, every hardship, every moment of struggle, each one was a stepping stone leading you to the person you are today. It wasn't easy, was it? You faced obstacles that at times seemed impossible to overcome. You encountered challenges that broke you down, only to rebuild you stronger. But here you are standing tall, unshaken, and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. And now you carry something within you that is undeniable, the divine authority of God Himself. This authority isn't something you've earned through worldly means or by sheer force of will. It is a gift, a blessing from God. It has been shaped through your faith, your endurance, and your unwavering trust in Him. And this is where your power lies, not in your circumstances, but in your connection to the Almighty. You've walked through fire, and the fire hasn't consumed you. It's refined you. It's strengthened you. And now the divine power that was always within you is ready to rise, to shine, and to transform everything you touch. Do you feel it, chosen one? Can you sense the shift in your spirit? Can you feel the divine strength that now radiates from within you? This is not just an abstract idea or a fleeting moment. This is the presence of God's power within you. You carry His light. You carry His authority. And that authority is a force that cannot be contained. It cannot be ignored. It is alive within you, and it is designed to make an impact. It's easy to overlook the significance of your journey, to brush off the struggles you've faced as mere obstacles. But when you look back, you will see that those struggles were part of a divine process, a process of transformation. Every challenge you encountered was shaping you, refining you, preparing you for this moment. The victories you've won, both in your everyday life and in the spiritual battles you've faced, are not coincidences. They are signs of God's strength working through you. Each time you overcame, each time you stood firm in your faith, you aligned yourself with the power that now resides within you. Have you ever stopped to reflect on how far you've come? The challenges that once felt insurmountable are behind you now. The things that once threatened to break you have only made you stronger. The world may not have always seen it, but you know the truth. You've been molded, tested, and refined by God to be who you are today. The enemy tried to tear you down, but every attack became an opportunity for you to rise higher. And look at you now. You're standing in your divine authority, walking with the strength of God Himself. You've survived things that would have crushed others. You've endured storms that would have left many broken. But not you, chosen one. You are a living testament to God's power. You are a reflection of His unshakable strength. And now you stand unshaken in the face of adversity, knowing that you carry His divine authority, and with that authority comes a power that cannot be defeated. It's easy to underestimate the significance of your journey, but let's take a moment to truly acknowledge what you have become. You are a force. You are a beacon of God's light in a world that desperately needs it. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You are a conqueror. The spiritual realm respects you because they recognize the divine authority you now carry. Your life, your presence is a reflection of God's power on earth. This transformation you have undergone has equipped you with a power that stands firm in the face of any trial. You are not easily moved. You are not easily shaken. You've been refined by the fires of life, and now, like gold purified in the heat, you shine brighter than ever. The power that you carry is not just for you, it's for the world around you. It's for the people who need to see your light. It's for the souls who need your strength to lift them up. You are here to make an impact, chosen one. You are here to change lives. The transformation you've undergone has given you spiritual authority, divine strength, that will continue to grow as you walk in alignment with God's will. Every step you take in faith, every decision you make in alignment with His purpose, will continue to increase your power. You are not just a passive participant in this world, you are a force of transformation. The divine authority within you is a weapon against the darkness, a light that dispels confusion, and a strength that brings peace to those around you. So, chosen one, I ask you now, do you recognize the power within you? Do you recognize the divine authority that you carry? You are not the same person you were before. You have been transformed by every trial, every hardship, and every victory. You have been prepared for this moment. You are a vessel of God's power, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against you. Take a moment to reflect on everything you've been through and all that you have overcome. Every battle, every struggle has been part of the process of shaping you into the person you are today. And now you stand here, ready to walk boldly in your divine authority. You carry the light of God, and that light is unstoppable. The world may try to bring darkness, but your light will always shine through. The enemy may try to create obstacles, but your divine authority will always overcome them. You are not just a survivor. Chosen one, you are a conqueror. You are a vessel of divine power. You are a force of transformation. And now, as you walk into the future, know this: your power will only continue to grow. You have been equipped for greatness, and your journey is just beginning. So stand tall. Walk with confidence. Walk with the knowledge that you carry divine authority. You are a force, and the world will recognize it. Nothing can stop you. The light within you is greater than anything that comes against you. And with each step you take, you will continue to transform the world around you. Now that you have begun to understand the divine authority you carry, let's dive deeper into how this power manifests itself. One of the most profound ways that this spiritual authority is tested and proven is through your dreams. Dreams are not just random thoughts or fleeting images. They are a powerful arena where spiritual battles take place. You've likely experienced this firsthand, having vivid dreams that leave you feeling unsettled, confused, or even attacked. But let me tell you something, chosen one, these dreams are not signs of weakness. They are signs of your divine strength. In the Bible, we see many examples of spiritual battles playing out through dreams. One of the most famous examples is that of Joseph. In Genesis 37, Joseph's dreams were a divine revelation of the great destiny that awaited him. But those dreams weren't without cost. Joseph faced jealousy, betrayal, and imprisonment because of the visions he received. The enemy tried to use these trials to stop him, but it was through these very challenges that Joseph's character was refined and his spiritual authority was solidified. And just as Joseph's journey was a process of transformation through trials, your dreams too reflect the deeper spiritual truths about who you are and who you are becoming. The attacks you experience in your dreams are not random. They are spiritual challenges designed to test your faith, to challenge your resolve, and to strengthen your connection to God's power. When the enemy tries to attack you in your sleep, it's not because they want to destroy you. They want to see if they can break your spirit. But what they don't understand is that your dreams are a battleground where your spiritual authority is asserted. Each victory you claim in your dreams is a confirmation of your divine strength. Joseph's story is a perfect example of how God uses dreams to reveal purpose. God used Joseph's dreams not only to prepare him for what was to come, but also to strengthen his resolve during the most difficult times of his life. In the same way, your dreams, whether they bring clarity or confusion, are part of the process of refining your spiritual authority. They are a place where you confront the forces of darkness head-on, where you assert the power of God within you, and where you rise victorious over every attack. So when you face spiritual challenges in your dreams, when the darkness tries to infiltrate your sleep, don't be afraid. Understand that these dreams are not a sign of weakness. They are an opportunity for you to rise up in your divine authority. Every time you overcome these battles, you are strengthening the very power that flows through you. Just as Joseph emerged from his trials as a leader and a ruler, so too will you emerge from your spiritual battles with a deeper connection to God's divine will and an unshakable authority that will continue to grow as you walk in His purpose. Now let's address something that is vital to your understanding of the power you carry, the respect that the forces of darkness have for you. The enemy does not respect worldly power. They are not moved by titles, by wealth, or by status. They are moved by spiritual power, And it is this spiritual power, the light of God, that they respect. Chosen one, you carry a divine light that no darkness can overcome. The power you possess is not your own. It is the very power of God living and working through you. And the forces of darkness know it. They recognize this power and they respect it. This is why they try so hard to undermine you, to discourage you, and to make you doubt the authority you carry. But the truth is this: the enemy cannot stand against the light of God. It is the very thing that repels them. They cannot touch you. They cannot manipulate you. They cannot defeat you. Remember that when Jesus walked the earth, the demons recognized his divine authority. In Matthew chapter 8:29, when Jesus cast out demons, they cried out, "What have we to do with you, Jesus, Son of God? Have you come here to torment us before the time?" The demons knew who he was. They knew the power he carried, and they trembled before it. In the same way, demons now tremble before you because of the divine power you carry. They respect you not because of your own strength, but because of the light of God within you. When you walk into a room, when you speak, when you stand firm in your faith, the enemy feels it. They may try to work through others to challenge you, to throw doubt and fear in your path, but they know that they cannot win. Your presence, your very being, commands respect, not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. You are a vessel of God's divine authority, and that authority is unshakable. Even the enemy knows that they cannot stand against the power of God. They may try to test you. They may try to attack you. But ultimately, they are powerless against the light you carry. This is why, as you continue to walk in your divine purpose, you will see the enemy retreat. You will see the forces of darkness step aside. You will see the respect they have for you grow because they know that they cannot defeat you. You chosen one are a living testament to the truth that light always overcomes darkness. The spiritual authority you now carry is undeniable, and it is not something that can be taken away. It is a gift from God, and it is a power that will only continue to grow as you walk in His purpose. The darkness may try to surround you, but it cannot touch you. It cannot diminish the light that now radiates from you. It cannot extinguish the power of God within you. Chosen one, I want you to truly understand the depth of this truth. The battles you face are not just physical, nor are they merely emotional struggles. The trials you encounter, the challenges that seem to weigh on your heart, are fundamentally spiritual, and the divine authority you carry is a force that cannot be taken from you. No matter how hard the enemy tries to break you, no matter what obstacles they throw in your path, they cannot defeat you. As you move forward, walking deeper into the divine calling that has been set before you, I need you to hear this clearly: you are unstoppable. The enemy may try to sow doubt. They may try to fill your heart with fear or confusion, but all of it is a distraction. These are nothing but feeble attempts to delay what God has already ordained for you. They want to derail you from the greatness that is yours by divine right. But let me remind you, they have already lost. Think about this for a moment. The very light you carry within you is a force the enemy cannot overcome. It's not just your strength or your willpower. It's the light of God that shines through you. And that light is stronger than anything the enemy could ever throw your way. It will always overcome the darkness, no matter how thick the shadows may seem. When you walk in your divine authority, you are walking with the strength of God Himself. You are not merely enduring, you are overcoming. Every step you take is a step in victory, because your victory is already secured. When life feels heavy, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear, remind yourself of this truth: you carry the very light of God. His power is within you, and nothing in this world, no darkness, no force, no opposition, can ever extinguish it. It doesn't matter how fierce the battle gets, or how many times the enemy tries to knock you down. They will fail, because the light within you is unshakable. The enemy might bring pain, they might bring setbacks, they might bring challenges that seem impossible to overcome. But know this: none of it can defeat you. Their attacks are simply smoke and mirrors, distractions designed to make you question your power. But you know the truth. You are destined for greatness, and nothing can stand in the way of what God has already set in motion for you. Your victory is assured. It's already been written. The enemy can try all they want, but they cannot touch what God has ordained. They cannot take away the divine authority you carry. They may attempt to fill your mind with doubts, to make you question your worth, to make you feel overwhelmed. But those are only whispers, and they have no power over the truth of who you are. You are the chosen one. You are a vessel of God's light, and that light will always shine through. It doesn't matter what the enemy tries to do. The darkness cannot overshadow you because the light you carry is far more powerful than anything the enemy can create. Your journey is one of divine purpose, and no matter how many times the enemy tries to derail you, they cannot win. I need you to stand firm in that knowledge. Stand firm in the truth that your divine authority is not negotiable. It is unshakable. The forces of darkness might rise, but they will fall. Your faith is the anchor that keeps you grounded. Your trust in God's plan is the sword that slays every obstacle, and your unyielding belief in the light within you is the shield that protects you. Every attack they send your way only makes you stronger, more resilient, and more certain of the power you carry. You are unstoppable, chosen one. There is nothing in this world, no spirit, no force, no entity that can stand against the authority you now walk in. The enemy knows it too. They respect you because they see the power of God within you. They may try to challenge you, but they know they can never defeat you. Every time they throw an obstacle in your way, you rise higher. Every challenge they set before you is met with divine strength and unwavering faith. They cannot defeat you because they cannot defeat the light of God that shines through you. So keep walking in that power. Keep moving forward with the confidence that your victory is already secured. Keep shining that light, knowing that the world around you will be transformed because of it. You are a force of divine authority. You are a beacon of hope and strength. The enemy may try to attack, but they are already defeated. They know it. You know it. And God knows it. As you continue to walk in His power, watch as everything around you is transformed. Watch as your strength grows, as your confidence deepens, and as your purpose becomes clearer. You are not just surviving this life, chosen one. You are thriving in the divine authority that has been placed upon you. And no matter how dark the world may seem, you will always rise because the light you carry is unstoppable. Let that truth sink deep into your heart today. You are not ordinary. You are not vulnerable. You are not defeated. You are a child of the Most High, and His light within you will always overcome the darkness. Keep walking boldly. Keep walking confidently. Keep walking with the knowledge that you are unstoppable and no force in this world can stand against you. The enemy has already lost, and you, chosen one, are walking in victory. Chosen ones. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the shift? That moment when the energy around you suddenly changes and everyone seems to grow quiet, hesitant, or even avoid eye contact. There's a reason for this, and it's not just a coincidence. It's because of the divine power that now resides within you. Your presence carries a spiritual weight that cannot be ignored, a force that has been cultivated through every battle, every trial, and every step of your journey. You may not even be fully aware of it, but when you enter a room, the atmosphere shifts. People who once ignored you or even opposed you now grow silent. Those who once mocked you or plotted against you now hesitate when they speak or avoid meeting your gaze altogether. There's a reason for this, chosen one. It's because the divine authority you carry has been recognized, and even the most hardened hearts cannot remain indifferent in the presence of such power. This is not a power that comes from yourself, but from the light of God that now flows through you. And the truth is, even those who once sought to bring you down, those who once conspired against you or spoke ill of you, can no longer operate with the same boldness. They feel the weight of your presence, and it unsettles them. They may not understand it, but they know that something has changed within you. They can sense the divine authority you carry, and it makes them uncomfortable. This shift is not just about people growing quiet in your presence. It's about the spiritual energy that is now surrounding you. The darkness that once sought to overwhelm you now retreats. The forces that once tried to manipulate, control, or deceive you now step back because they recognize the divine light that you carry. Even those who were once your enemies, even those who have opposed you, now recognize the authority of God that rests on your life. And this recognition isn't always something they express outwardly. Sometimes it's in the quiet moments when they avoid you, when they hesitate before speaking, when their actions falter. They might not acknowledge it in words, but they know. They feel the shift. They feel the power of your presence, and it demands respect. They can no longer continue in the same way they did before. Your very being has become a force that disrupts their plans. A reminder that the light you carry will always overcome the darkness they tried to impose on you. But it's not just about causing people to grow silent. The power you carry isn't something that just affects those who oppose you. It shifts the energy of every room you walk into. Have you ever walked into a space filled with negativity? Maybe a place where people were gossiping, or where there was tension in the air, and suddenly felt the atmosphere change. That's the power of the divine presence within you. Your presence brings peace. Even in rooms filled with chaos, your energy has the ability to transform the space for the better. It's not about what you say. It's not about your actions. It's about the spiritual authority that radiates from you. It's about the peace that flows from the connection you have with God, and how that peace spreads and influences everything around you. Think about it when you step into a room. Do you notice how the mood shifts? People who were once caught in their own drama suddenly feel calmer. Arguments that were escalating begin to dissipate. Tensions that were once thick in the air start to fade. This is the power of the divine authority you carry. The presence of God within you is a presence of peace, and it disrupts chaos wherever it goes. This is not just a feeling or a coincidence. This is a spiritual reality. You chosen one are a carrier of divine peace. Everywhere you go, you bring that peace with you. And because of that, the chaos that once surrounded you cannot thrive. The negativity that once seemed to follow you now falls away, unable to stay in the presence of the divine light you bring. You have become a walking sanctuary. When you enter a room, you bring peace where there was once discord. You bring clarity where there was confusion. You bring hope where there was despair. And this is not because of your own strength. It is because of the God you serve, the divine power that now flows through you. Your presence disrupts the enemy's plans. It shifts the atmosphere and forces the forces of darkness to retreat, even if they don't understand why. And this peace is not a passive thing. It's active. When you walk into a room, the peace you carry goes to work. It doesn't just sit quietly in the background. It begins to transform everything it touches. It starts with the people around you. Their energy starts to calm. Their words start to soften, and the tension in the room begins to melt away. But it doesn't stop there. This peace flows outward, affecting the very environment itself. The room feels lighter. The air feels clearer. Even the heaviness of the atmosphere lifts, and the presence of God fills the space, making it impossible for chaos or negativity to thrive. This is the silent power of your presence. It is not loud. It does not demand attention. It simply is. And in that being, in that quiet authority, the darkness is forced to retreat. The enemy has no choice but to recognize the power of God within you and step aside. You are no longer just surviving in the world, you are transforming the spaces you enter. You are bringing light to places that were once shrouded in darkness. And that chosen one is a power that even the enemy cannot fight. Now, as you embrace the power of your presence, I want you to understand something incredibly important. The divine protection you now walk in. You are not walking this journey alone. The divine authority you carry is accompanied by the protection of God Himself. And no darkness, no force of evil can stand against that protection. You see, chosen one, when you align yourself with God's will, when you step into the authority He has placed in you, you are covered by His divine shield. The enemy can try to attack you. They can try to cause chaos. They can throw every obstacle in your path, but they cannot touch you. The protection of God surrounds you like an impenetrable fortress, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. This is not just a metaphor. This is spiritual reality. You are covered by the blood of Jesus, shielded by the power of God, and protected by His divine hand. The enemy can see this. They know that they cannot touch you, and that is why they try to find ways to attack you indirectly. They can't harm you directly, so they try to work through people's situations or even your own thoughts to wear you down. But every time they try, they will fail, because the divine protection you carry is stronger than anything they can throw at you. This protection is not just for your physical well-being. It is for your spirit, your mind, and your heart. The enemy wants to attack you emotionally, to wear you down with fear, doubt, and discouragement. But God's protection guards your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. When you face challenges, when the enemy tries to fill your thoughts with negativity, remember that you are protected. The divine authority you carry acts as a shield, blocking every fiery dart the enemy tries to throw your way. There will be moments when you feel the weight of the battle, when the enemy tries to make you believe that you are vulnerable. But in those moments, I want you to remember this: you are never alone. You are never without protection. The light that shines within you is more powerful than any darkness, and the authority you carry ensures that no weapon formed against you can prosper. When you walk into a room, when you step into any situation, remember that you are walking under the divine protection of God. The enemy may try to test you. They may try to attack you, but they cannot touch you. You are untouchable because of the divine shield that surrounds you. Your very presence is a testimony of God's protection, and that protection extends far beyond what you can see or understand. Chosen one, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect deeply on the incredible truth that is unfolding before you. You are not just a passive observer in this world, you are a force of transformation, a living testament to the divine authority that God has placed within you. Everywhere you go, something changes. The air around you shifts. The atmosphere is affected, and even the forces of darkness must retreat in the presence of the light you carry. This is not a mere coincidence. This is the power of God working through you, the reality of who you are. Chosen one is more profound than you may fully realize. You are not just walking through life hoping for change. You are the change. Your presence is a spiritual weapon, one that displaces chaos and brings peace wherever you go. When you enter a room, you don't just exist in that space, you transform it. You bring a calm that settles the restless, a clarity that pierces confusion, and a peace that drives out anxiety and fear. The darkness that once tried to cloud your path has no choice but to retreat, because the light within you is too powerful for it to remain. But the power you carry doesn't stop with the ability to shift atmospheres or displace darkness. The divine authority you now walk in is a shield of protection around you. You are empowered in ways that the world can't fully comprehend. The enemy will try, chosen one, but they cannot defeat you. They may attempt to throw obstacles in your way, to sow seeds of doubt or fear in your mind, but they cannot touch the authority you carry. They can't stop you because the force of God that resides within you is unshakable. And you are walking in divine protection, meaning that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Can you feel that it's the peace of God's presence with you, the strength of His power within you, and the unyielding authority that He has placed in your hands? Every step you take, every decision you make, every word you speak is backed by the Creator of the universe. And when you move forward, you do so with the full weight of divine protection surrounding you. Nothing and no one can stand against the power you carry. This divine authority is not something you've earned on your own chosen one. It's a gift, one that has been placed within you since the very beginning of time. You were chosen and you were equipped. And now, as you walk in that divine power, you bring transformation everywhere you go. You are not simply moving through life. You are actively shaping it. You are a force of change, a light in the darkness, and a catalyst for good in a world that so desperately needs it. The beauty of the power you carry is that it is not dependent on external circumstances. It is not shaken by what happens around you. The world may be filled with chaos, confusion, and darkness, but none of that can touch you. You carry the divine peace that surpasses understanding, and that peace transforms everything it touches. You are protected from the attacks of the enemy, empowered by the Creator, and walking in the authority that He has given you. When you step into any situation, whether it's a room full of people, a difficult challenge, or even a battle with your own thoughts, you bring God's presence with you. And where His presence is, darkness cannot remain. This is not something you should ever take lightly. The power you carry within you is a force that not only protects you, but also equips you to impact the world in powerful ways. When you speak, your words carry weight. When you act, your actions align with God's will and purpose. And when you stand firm in your divine authority, you become a beacon of light in a world that so desperately needs it. You are here to lead. You are here to serve. You are here to transform the world around you with the same power that raised Jesus from the dead. So, chosen one, I'm urging you today to stand tall. Walk with the confidence that comes from knowing who you are in Christ. Know that the authority you carry is not a fleeting thing. It is an unshakable foundation that is rooted in the very essence of God's being. When you walk with the assurance that nothing can stand against you. No matter what the enemy tries, no matter how many obstacles they place in your path, they cannot defeat you. They cannot touch the divine protection you carry. The power of God is greater than anything the enemy can throw at you. It's time for you to fully embrace the truth of your identity. You are a force. You are unstoppable. You are a vessel of God's divine authority. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can overcome that. There is no power on earth, no darkness in the spiritual realm that can thwart God's plans for your life. He has called you, He has empowered you, and He has equipped you to do mighty things in His name. And that power is unstoppable. The forces of darkness know this. They know that they cannot defeat you. They know that the moment you walk into a space, they must retreat. Because you don't just carry any power, you carry the power of the Almighty God. And no darkness can stand against that. When you move forward, the enemy knows they are already defeated. They are powerless in the presence of the light within you. And the most beautiful thing is that you don't have to fight this battle on your own. You are never alone. The divine protection you carry surrounds you wherever you go. And as you walk forward, you walk with the knowledge that God's hand is upon you. His favor is with you. His strength is within you. You are walking in His light, and that light cannot be overcome. But here's the thing. Chosen one, your power is not just for your own benefit. It's for the world around you. You were not chosen simply to walk in divine authority for your own gain. You were chosen to bring that light to others. You were chosen to lead, to inspire, and to transform. Everywhere you go, you are changing the atmosphere. You are shifting the energy in every room. You are bringing God's peace to the chaos and His love to the brokenness. The divine authority you carry is not just for you, it's for the world. You are a vessel of transformation, and as you walk boldly in that power, you will watch the world around you change. The darkness can no longer hold sway where you walk. The chaos can no longer reign in the places you inhabit. Because you carry the peace of God, because you walk in His divine authority, you are a force that cannot be stopped. Your life is a testimony of His power, and wherever you go, that testimony changes everything it touches. I want you to remember this. Chosen one, you are a force of divine power. You are unstoppable. The enemy will try, but they cannot defeat you. The world may seem dark, but your light will always shine brighter. You are walking in divine protection, empowered by the Creator of the universe, and carrying a power that no force seen or unseen can stand against. Stand tall in the truth of who you are. Walk confidently in the authority you now carry. And know that wherever you go, the world must recognize it. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are a beacon of hope, and the darkness will always retreat in the presence of the divine light you carry. So go. Chosen one, walk boldly in your power, and watch as the world around you is transformed by the force of God's love and authority working through you. You are unstoppable, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against you. Chosen ones, as we come to the final stage of this transformative journey, I want you to reflect deeply on everything you've learned, everything you've overcome, and everything you are becoming. There was a time when you may have felt unworthy or uncertain of your spiritual authority. Perhaps there were moments when you questioned whether you were truly capable of fulfilling the purpose that God had laid before you. But I want you to know that everything you've experienced, everything you've endured, has been shaping you for this very moment. You were always destined to walk in divine authority, to carry the light of God within you, and now it is time for you to fully embrace it. Your transformation has been powerful, but the real work begins now. This is your call to rise, to step fully into the divine authority that you now carry. You are not just a survivor. You are not just someone who endured the trials of life. You are a chosen one, a vessel of God's power, a warrior of light, and it's time for you to own it. Your purpose is not just a distant dream or a theoretical idea. It is your reality, and it's time to walk in it with confidence. The world needs what you carry. The people around you need your strength, your wisdom, and your light. The authority you have now is not meant to be hidden or diminished. It is meant to be shared. It is meant to be used for a greater purpose, to heal, to uplift, to inspire, and to lead. God has chosen you for this moment, and now it's time for you to fully embrace your spiritual role. Every victory you've had, every trial you've overcome has been a stepping stone to this very point in your life. You have been refined, strengthened, and empowered for this purpose. Now is the time for you to walk confidently in it. Step into your spiritual role with courage, with grace, and with the unwavering confidence that you are exactly where you need to be. Your divine authority has been forged through everything you've gone through, and it is now your responsibility to embrace it fully. The enemy has tried to stop you, to wear you down, to distract you from your purpose. But guess what? Chosen one, they have failed. You are standing tall, stronger than ever, and more aligned with your divine calling than you ever thought possible. It is time for you to stand in your power, to walk in your purpose, and to claim the authority that has always been yours. Your spiritual authority is not just a title, it is a force that can change the world. And it is time for you to let it shine. Don't hold back. Don't shrink back in fear or doubt. You were made for this. You were made for greatness. You were made to lead, to inspire, and to bring light to the darkness. The world is waiting for you to step into your purpose, and now is the time. Your journey, chosen one, has never been about you alone. Yes, it has been about your personal transformation, your personal growth, and your own divine purpose. But it has always been more than that. God has called you not only for your own sake, but for the sake of others. You are here to inspire. You are here to lead. You are here to heal. Think about the battles you've fought, the pain you've endured, the challenges you've overcome. Every struggle has been an opportunity for you to grow. Yes, but it has also been an opportunity for you to become a source of strength for others. You are not meant to keep your light hidden. You are meant to share it. You are meant to be a beacon for those who are still wandering in darkness. The lessons you've learned, the wisdom you've gained, the authority you now walk in, they are all meant to uplift others, to lead them to the same light that has transformed you. Spiritual leadership is not about seeking power for yourself. It is about serving others, guiding them, and helping them find their own path to God. It's about using your divine authority to create a ripple effect of healing and transformation. Your presence is powerful, chosen one. And when you step into a room, when you speak, when you act, you have the power to inspire change. Think about the people around you. They are watching you. They are witnessing the transformation that has taken place in your life. They are seeing the peace you carry, the strength you walk with, and the authority that you now exude. They are looking at you as a living example of what it means to walk with God. And whether you realize it or not, they are being impacted by your presence. You have been through so much to get to this point. The darkness tried to take you down, but you rose. The betrayals tried to break you, but you were refined. The pain tried to consume you, but it only made you stronger. And now, because of your journey, you have the ability to lead others through their own struggles. You have the ability to help others find their way just as you found yours. You are a spiritual leader, chosen one, and you have the power to change lives. This is not just about personal success or personal victory. This is about using the power God has placed in you to bring light to others. You are here to lead by example, to show others that they too can rise above their struggles, to lead them to the peace and strength that you have found. This is your calling, to lead, to serve, to heal, to inspire. And you don't have to do it alone. You are not meant to walk this path by yourself. God is with you, and He has placed others in your life who are ready to follow your lead. Your spiritual authority will continue to grow as you step into this leadership role, as you continue to use your power to serve others and to bring them into alignment with God's purpose for their lives. As you step into this spiritual leadership, as you fully embrace the purpose that God has placed on your life, I want you to remember something: your identity is unshakable. You are not just a survivor of your struggles. You are not just someone who overcame adversity. You are not just someone who carries divine authority. You are a reflection of God's power, and that identity cannot be taken away from you. When you walk in your divine authority, when you step into the role that God has called you to, you do so with the full assurance that you are who God says you are. Your identity is no longer defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by what others have said about you. Your identity is defined by the truth of who you are in Christ. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are a vessel of divine authority, and you are here to fulfill a purpose that no one can take away from you. No force, seen or unseen, can stand against you. The enemy may try to challenge you. They may try to bring fear, doubt, or confusion into your life. But none of it can shake the truth of who you are. Your identity is secure in God. It is unshakable. It is unmovable. And when you walk boldly in that truth, there is nothing that can stand in your way. You are not just walking through life, chosen one. You are walking in divine purpose. And as you do, you carry with you the full weight of God's authority. You carry the light of His power. You carry the peace of His presence. And nothing in this world can stop you from fulfilling the purpose He has set before you. So walk boldly, walk confidently, walk knowing that you are unshakable in your divine authority. You have been called to lead, to inspire, and to heal. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against you. You are more than a conqueror. You are a force of divine power, and the world is waiting for you to step fully into the role God has prepared for you. As you embrace your divine identity, know that the power within you is greater than anything the enemy can throw at you. You are unstoppable. You are untouchable. You are chosen. And as you walk in this truth, you will continue to transform the world around you one step at a time. Keep walking boldly. Chosen one, the best is yet to come. Chosen ones. As we come to the end of this powerful journey, I want you to pause and reflect deeply on the transformation that has taken place within you. You are no longer the person who merely survived. You are no longer defined by your struggles, your scars, or your past. No, you are someone who has been refined, reshaped, and elevated to walk in divine authority. You have been forged in the fires of life, and those fires have only made you stronger, brighter, and more powerful than ever before. You have transitioned from surviving to thriving. Where once you may have felt defeated, overwhelmed, or unsure of your purpose, you now stand as a living testament to the power of God. Your trials have refined you. They have purified your spirit and prepared you for the divine authority that flows through you. And today, you stand unshakable, unmovable, and undeniably powerful in the light of God's truth. Every battle you've faced, every setback you've encountered, every tear you've shed, they were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to build you, to strengthen you, and to position you to walk in the fullness of your divine purpose. You are now a vessel of God's power, carrying His light into the darkest corners of the world. Your presence is no longer just a presence. It is a force that brings peace where there was chaos, a force that transforms every space you enter, a force that commands respect in the spiritual realm, a force that the enemy knows cannot be defeated. I want you to take a moment to truly recognize who you are now. You are not the same person you once were. The darkness that once tried to define you, that once tried to break you, now fears you. The authority that you now carry is undeniable. You are a warrior of divine light, a beacon of hope, a living testament to God's unshakable power. And nothing in this world or the next can stand against you. Now, chosen one, I am calling you to step boldly into the life you were always meant to live. You are no longer here to merely exist or to stumble through life hoping for better days. You were born for greatness. You were born to shine. You were born to walk in your divine authority and to transform the world around you. This is your moment. The time for holding back, for doubting your worth, for questioning your power, those days are over. It's time to rise and claim the purpose that has been set before you. The world needs you. The world needs your light. Your journey has not just been about your personal growth. It has been about the transformation you will bring to the lives of others. It is time for you to share this message. It is time for you to share the divine light that you carry. People need to see your example, hear your story, and be inspired by the strength you now possess. You have walked through the fire and emerged stronger, and now it's time to lead others through their own storms. You are a living testament to the power of divine strength and purpose, and that testimony will inspire others to rise with you. Share your light with the world. Speak life into others. Encourage those who are struggling, empower those who are weary, and lead those who are lost. The divine authority within you is not just for you, it is meant to impact the world. You are called to be a vessel of transformation, and your light has the power to ignite the spirits of those around you. Do not hold back. Do not shrink in fear or doubt. Your journey has brought you here for a reason. You have been chosen for this moment. The world is waiting for you to step fully into your divine purpose, and I believe you are ready. Let your light shine brighter than ever before. Inspire others with your strength, and let the world see the power of God's love reflected in your life. As we conclude, I want to leave you with a final blessing. Chosen one, you are untouchable. You are unstoppable. You are a vessel of divine power, and the world cannot diminish what God has ordained for you. The trials you've endured, the struggles you've faced, and the battles you've won have made you into someone unshakable. You are no longer defined by your past. Your identity is now rooted in the truth of who you are in Christ. May you walk in the confidence of your divine purpose. May you always remember that you are chosen, that you are powerful, and that you are a force of light in this world. Every step you take, every word you speak, and every action you take is a reflection of the divine authority that now resides within you. You are a beacon of hope. You are a warrior of light. You are a leader, and your presence brings peace to a world that so desperately needs it. I pray that you will always remember the truth of who you are. You are not just someone who survived the storms of life. You are someone who thrived because of them. You are a living testimony of God's faithfulness, and the light within you cannot be dimmed. No force seen or unseen can stand against you. You are protected. You are empowered. You are invincible in the light of God's truth. And as you walk boldly in your divine purpose, may you feel the strength of God's hand guiding you every step of the way. May you feel the peace that comes with walking in alignment with His will. May your life be a reflection of His glory, and may everything you touch be transformed by the power that flows through you. You are chosen, and nothing can change that. You are untouchable. You are unstoppable. You are a warrior of divine light, and the world will never be the same because of you. I bless you in the name of God, who has called you, chosen you, and empowered you. May your journey continue to be one of victory, strength, and unwavering faith. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just walking through life, you are changing the world around you. So go forth, chosen one, and let your light shine brightly. The best is yet to come, and you are more than ready for all that lies ahead. Your identity as God's chosen one is unshakable, and you are walking in divine authority, unstoppable and untouchable. Keep shining, keep leading, keep rising. The world needs you, and you are exactly what it has been waiting for.